was popping. We back in the bathroom, so y'all already know what time it is. Let's shut this door. So, I had something on my mind today. I was thinking like, hey Trev, you gotta talk to your people today. I was like, oh Trev, what I gotta talk to my people about? Oh Trev, it's been a lot going on this year. Yeah, I know Trev, but what I'm gonna talk to him about? And he like, let's talk about relationships in 2020. Why do I want to talk about relationships in 2020? The reason I want to talk about relationships in 2020 because relationships got a totally different stigma on them. And it's just like, in this year, the year where like a lot has happened, this is the year of clear vision. This is, like I said in my last video, go watch that video, it's right there if you don't know what I'm talking about. In my last video, I said that 2020 is the year of 2020 vision. 2020 is the year where you see things in your life clear, where you see your direct path, where you see where you're supposed to go. That's what I believe. This little thing sticking up back here is bothering me. 2020 is the year where you see what's supposed to be in your life and what's not supposed to be in your life. If you didn't know your direction then, you know it now in this year. You had that figured it out for at this point. But I feel like this year, 2020, I got too used to saying 2020. I feel like this year relationships kind of took a downward spiral. Relationships aren't as sacred as they used to be. Relationships aren't as precious as they used to be. Fellas, we not taking the girls on dates no more. We not bringing them roses no more. We're not telling them they're beautiful every day no more. If you is, kudos to you because you should be doing that. We're not doing the little things that matter and showing our women that we value them. We're not doing that no more, which are things that we should be doing. You should be taking a woman on a date. Every time y'all link up, you ain't gotta clap cheeks. That's just the truth. Every time you pick her up, you ain't gotta beat them buns in. You don't got to. We gotta make each other feel special, and it should be reciprocated. Like females, we gotta make the dude feel special if we want to feel special. It's a thing out here where it's women out here who think they don't have to do anything. They're just owed feeling special. A dude's supposed to treat them like a queen. Nah. You gotta show why you're eligible to be a queen in order to get that queen treatment. You don't just come out automatically you're a queen. Yes, you're a beautiful black woman. I mean, yes, this goes for all women across the world. But let's direct it a little bit towards the black queens a little bit. Yes, you're a beautiful black queen, and that comes with its own stripes. But if you want to be treated like a queen in a relationship, you gotta earn that. Just like if a dude want to be called a king, every dude want a girl to come home clean, cook, hold him down. You gotta do something in order to be held down. You gotta be worth holding down. A woman ain't gonna hold no scrub down. If you're a scrub, you don't deserve to be held down. She gonna let you float right up. We got it where the dude cheating, and so the girl says she gotta cheat back. The girl cheating, so the dude said they gotta cheat back. So they just doing it back and forth and feel like that's being equally yoked. Nah, that ain't it, cuz. If y'all gonna cheat, y'all don't even need to be together. Y'all need to just hit the road. Y'all each need to hit y'all separate ways and just call it a day. That's just how it need to be. Like, it seems like these days, your companion is looked at more like some type of trophy prize. Like to say, ooh, I'm in a relationship. Look at my girlfriend. Ooh, I'm in a relationship. Look at my boyfriend. Instead of coming up low-key together, where you don't need social media's validation. Okay, I'm not gonna be a hypocrite because I probably have done this a little bit. Everybody do it because you want everybody to see how solid y'all is, but in actuality, it's not everybody's job to validate your relationship. Let me repeat it again. It's not everybody's job to validate your relationship because is they hitting your girl? I mean, I hope they're not. Is they hitting your dude? Okay, let me say it in easier terms. Are y'all in a relationship with everybody or are y'all in a relationship together? Is it just y'all two? Unless y'all Mormons or something and y'all got a bunch of girlfriends or something. Or a bunch of husbands. I don't even know how that goes. But look, listen. It's not everybody's job to validate your relationship. It's not everybody's job to say how special your relationship is. Your relationship ain't raw just because everybody say, oh, y'all so cute, all y'all goals. Because the same people that saying y'all are goals are the same people that's waiting for y'all to break up because they can't find love. So they hating on y'all low key. So it's important that if we're going to continue to have these relationships in our generation, because I think we're Gen Z or Gen X, whatever you want to call it. We're one of the two. So with this generation, if we're going to continue to try to have relationships, we need to set certain ground rules for relationships moving forward. So those ground rules have to be something along the lines of, but not specifically, make it so it's just y'all two. Be the only two in the relationship. What everybody else got to say don't matter. Now, if your family saying something that you need to pay attention to, like, yo, she crazy, pay attention to that. Or if your family saying something like, he crazy, you need to really like watch out for him, listen to that. But be in your relationship. Don't let other people get so involved in your relationship that you forget to be involved in your relationship. Don't get so comfortable in your relationship that you stop doing the things that got you the relationship that you wanted. Because let's be real, 9 times out of 10, the people that's with the person that they're with right now, one of y'all wanted that person real bad. One of y'all was on the grind to get that person real bad. Whether it was a dude, whether it was a girl, somebody was crushing hard, whether y'all want to admit it or not. So that person, I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to the person who was wanted, because just because you was wanted real bad and that person was feeling for you, don't mean that you don't have to put in work too. So what I'm saying is, just because you got her now, don't mean you stop bringing her flowers or you stop showing up with a date night for her. You don't do that. Just because you got him now, don't mean you stop making that man feel special. We dudes, and it's a thing on us where we supposed to be hard all the time. But in actuality, sometimes we want to feel special too. Sometimes, bring us a 4-piece nugget. Sometimes, bring us a 4-piece biscuit. Bring us something. Show us we're valued if we're doing right by you. And fellas, if that girl holding you down, that girl there for you every step of the way, if that's your woman, your bottom bitch, hold her down, bruh. Like, show her how special you is. If that's your girl, bruh, she should feel like she the only girl in this world. She should feel like she the only one that you see. She should feel like nobody can compare to her. She should feel like she's walking on air when she's around you. Even when she's away from you, she should feel like the most special woman on this earth. Y'all should both be making each other feel like that. Don't get so caught up in what's going on around you that you lose sight of what's important in front of you. If y'all gonna call yourself a relationship, if y'all gonna call yourselves companion, be companions. Be a relationship. Be each other's other half. Make each other full. Show love to one another. Alright, I'm done playing. But yeah, man, like, let's stop the social media relationship. Because what this is Insta love, Twitter love, Snap love. It ain't real love. Real love is waking up, figuring out not only what you gotta do for yourself to be successful, but what you gotta do to make your significant other be successful if you're choosing to be in that situation. It's no longer a me party. It's no longer I party. It's none of that no more. Cause let's be real. Everybody say they in love. But let's break it down a little bit. To be in love, you gotta go through something. And people too scared to go through stuff. You got somebody else to account for. So you need to think for them too. You can no longer think selfish. And I think that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people start to think for themselves even while they're together. They think it's crazy that they text their girl, that they let their girl know that they about to be kicking it for this amount of hours with their dudes all night. They think it's cool to ditch their girl for their dudes. Girls think it's cool to lie to their dude and kick it with a dude behind his back. Or ditch their dude for their friends. Sometimes it's cool to go kick it with your friends. Go kick it with your friends. You're not supposed to control somebody and stop them from kicking it with their friends. But what I'm saying is, the dudes out here who ditch their girl to go kick it with their dudes all the time, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I got nothing against gay people. Cool with gay people. But if you ditching your dudes to go kick it, if you ditching your girl to go kick it with your dudes, that's a little fruity, bruh. Like, that's a little suspect. You can't call yourself a man if you dissing your girl to go kick it with your dudes all the time. Cause if that's the case, be with your dudes, man. Let her go be free. Cause it's a dude out here who will easily put shorty on top. And ladies, if you doing your dude wrong, don't be mad if he hit the brakes on you and get up through. Because, like I said, do what you did to get him, to keep him. Dose.